Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be doing function composition. So we're going to start off with our two functions f of x equals negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 5. And our second function g of x equals 9x minus 5. Our first problem is asking us to find f of g of x or f of g of x. These two notations mean the same thing. So just remember, when you see that open dot here, right here, that means composition. So let's get started. We're going to be looking at it from left to right. So I'm starting with my f function. So I'm going to start writing f. So I have negative 3. But instead of writing x, I'm replacing it with g of x. You can kind of get that from this notation. We have f of g of x. So whenever I see x in f, I'm replacing it with all of g of x. So here I have 9x minus 5. And I have to make sure I write squared because this is x squared. So next I'm going to write plus 6 times g of x, again, which is 9x minus 5. And simply finish it off by writing plus 5, which is right there. Alright, now we can get started. I'm going to write negative 3. And then I'm simply going to separate this term right here out as times 9x minus 5 times 9x minus 5. All I did was, since I had 9x minus 5 squared, I separated out so I knew to distribute later. Alright, from here I have 6 times 9x, which will get me, well, 6 times 9 is positive 54, so I still have my x left over, sorry, 54x. Now I have 6 times negative 5, which will get me negative 30 plus 5. Okay, next step, I am going to multiply negative 3 with 9x. So this gets me, well, negative 3 times 9 is negative 27x. Then I have negative 3 times negative 5 to get me positive 15. And I'm going to keep that all in parentheses because I'm going to be using this term later to multiply with 9x minus 5. So I'll write out times 9x minus 5. Over here I have 54x, so I'm going to write plus 54x. And then I have negative 30 plus 5 to get me negative 25. Alright, from here I'm going to distribute again, so I have negative 27 times 9x. You can do this on a calculator and you will find that it is equal to negative 243x squared. X squared comes from this x times this x. Now I have negative 27 times negative 5. Punch that into a calculator and you'll get that it's equal to positive 135x. Alright, now I can distribute my second term in the first set of parentheses, my 15. So I'm going to get positive 15 times 9x, which will get me positive 135x. Then I have positive 15 times negative 5, which will get me negative 75. I still have my plus 54x minus 25. From here, all I have to do is combine like terms. I have no other x squared term, so I write negative 243x squared. Now I have 135x plus 135x plus 54x, which will get me a plus 324x. Finally, I have negative 75 minus 25, which will get me minus 100. So this leaves me with negative 243x squared plus 324x minus 100 as my answer. We'll do problem 2 now. Problem 2 is going to be find g of f of x, or simply another way of writing it is as follows: g of f of x. So I'll begin by writing my g function. In case you forget, g is equal to 9x minus 5. So, well, I should say g of x is equal to 9x minus 5. My f of x, in case you forget, is equal to f of x is equal to negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 5. Alright, again, when I write these problems out, I'm starting from left to right, so I'll start by writing g. G of x is equal to 9, and instead of writing x, I'm going to write f of x. So I have negative 3x squared plus 6x plus 5. Finish it all off with my minus 5, which is just left over from my g function. Alright, from here, it's just a simple matter of multiplication. So I'll have 9 distributed here, so 9 times negative 3x squared, which will get me negative 27x squared. Then I have 9 times 6x, which will get me plus 54x. Then I have 9 times 5 to get me plus 45, and I still have my leftover minus 5. Combine my like terms to get negative 27x squared plus 54x plus 40. And this is my final answer.